Hi guys, I am back with another video and I wanted to actually talk about Father's Day. So, if you don't know, it is Father's Day in the US at least. I don't know if that's being celebrated in other countries or not. So I wanted to talk about it just because I've been seeing a lot of things going on like Twitter where somebody made up this, hashtag that's like in Father's Day or something. And then I just know that this is a time when people are very emotional and get into their feelings. And I think the holidays in general is, a time where people are really emotional and in their feelings. And I know Father's Day especially because so many people, I think that I know and that, I've just been around, have kind of grown up without their fathers or with stepfathers, or their mother is their father, or whatever the case may be. And I really just wanted to point something out that I have started to realize just as I've gotten older, and that is our parents are regular people. They're just like us, where they make mistakes. Sometimes they do things that are really good. Sometimes they do things that are bad. Sometimes they just really don't know what to do and they just do what they feel is best, right, wrong, or indifferent. So I wanted to kind of just talk about that because I think sometimes as just people in general, we tend to kind of put the blame on other people for things that they may have done wrong. And that's completely fine because sometimes our parents are wrong, just like sometimes we are wrong in our actions and the things that we do. But one thing to, I think, remember is that they are human. They are regular people just like us, and they make mistakes. And honestly, I really have come to the realization that everyone is just doing what they feel is best at, during that moment in time. And so sometimes you kind of just have to let that happen. Granted, we didn't ask to be, born and created and brought into this world. And we certainly didn't get to choose who, was the vessel to do that. But we have to kind of realize that, hey, they did the best that they could. And now if you are an adult, or if you are 18 and older, it's now up to you to take responsibility for your life and take responsibility for your actions. And honestly, do it better than your parents did, because that is the point. And I know one thing that my dad always told me growing up was that he wants us, his children, to be better than he was, and to do better than he was, and to have more than he had. And that's the point. I think that's what it's about. You have your parents, you don't get to choose them, they don't get to choose you either. So you may not like them, they probably didn't like you either. I know my mom has said to me before, if I didn't raise you, if you didn't come from me, I probably wouldn't have anything to do with you. And honestly, that is so real. Of course, my mom is joking because I am perfect and I am wonderful. But I'm just saying, you have to really put it into perspective, okay? Don't get into your feelings today, okay? Things happen. Maybe your dad wasn't there. It is what it is. It happened. You can't change the past. You never know what was going on. I think a good example is when, I don't know if you guys watch, Candy's wedding or whatever on Bravo TV, but Candy actually got a chance to sit down and talk to her father about what happened between her father and her mother when they were together and then separated, and then Candy didn't see her dad anymore, all this other stuff. And there's always, your different sides of the story, so you really have to just be open to that, and honestly, give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying you need to give anybody a bunch of different chances, or let people back into your life that you don't feel comfortable with doing, but at least cut them some slack and be able to let it go and understand and believe that this person did the best that they could with what they had, and they did what they thought was best, and leave it at that. And if you want to rebuild and you want to work on different things with that person, go ahead and do it. But don't get into your feelings. Don't have a pity party. Nobody's going to attend. We threw away the invitation. Okay? Cheer up, guys. It's Father's Day. Whoever was your father, because I truly believe that God puts people in your life that meet the different needs that you need at that point in time. And I know when I went away to college, I needed my dad. My dad wasn't physically there with me, and I could always call him, but I had people that were there that stepped in to do the different things that I knew my dad would have done. And honestly, if you take a step back and look at your life, you'll see that your needs were met. Now, if it was your biological father, if it was a woman, if it was a child, if it was whoever, they gave you what it was that you needed. And that's what I think we should focus on for today, for Father's Day. Anyway, that's my spiel. I will talk to you guys soon. Maybe I will post a blog about it. I'm still thinking about, how I want to write it. But in the meantime, follow me on Instagram at Pretty Nicki, and also follow me on Twitter with the same name, Pretty Nicki. And then check out my blog, www.prettynicki.com. It's all listed below in the bottom bar. And as always, love, peace. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.